Guys, Evan Aldo here. This one a little bit different setting. I'm out by the pool, kind of just celebrating Bitcoin in price discovery mode, which is pretty awesome. I think all of us have, doubted the day would come at some points. We all were kind of, questioning a little bit over the summer when it was at, in the low 30Ks. Looked very bearish. We were really wondering, is this it? But it wasn't. It was not the end of the cycle. I kept, optimistic. My predictions have been pretty good so far. I'm not right 100% of the time, but we've had some good trades in the Discord. I added to my swing Bitcoin long yesterday, and then that was around right there. And then Ethereum went in yesterday as well. Got stopped out in profit the first time, had to re-enter, so not the worst, not the worst thing. That's his volatility. And then Solana last night in the exclusive Discord, 15-minute money flow crossover. It happened at 3 a.m., so I kind of missed out on that one. But yeah, not going to be right 100% of the time, but I have had some good calls in the exclusive Discord. Link in the description below if you want to check that out. All right, let's get into the analysis. So Bitcoin, it's exciting. It's really exciting. Kind of when you're in price discovery mode, there's only two things you could really look at, and they're the spider lines, which the next one's at about, let's see here, that's going to be at about, 471K, 72K, something like that. And then I did draw a fib level. I believe you got to go top to bottom around there. You can mess around with it, get some estimates, kind of around here. I don't know how accurate this is going to be. Around 67,200, about there. So, that's that. And the next one after that, around 70K. So it would be a psychological level at 70K. I mean, it would be unlikely for us to just shoot all the way up here. I mean, yeah, but in these crazy run-ups, if this looks like, how it's kind of looking like October of 2020, theoretically, we could come up to this general level around 70K, get shot down a little bit, then come up to, maybe even 80K. It's Bitcoin, anything could happen. Look at the fib levels here, just very sideways. This is what happens when you're in a crazy uptrend like we are. So let's do a little bit of a top-down analysis here. The 2-day, start with the 2-day, VWAP coming down. We're going to print that red dot eventually, it's eventually going to happen. It should give us a correction. However, you're not really seeing a divergence here yet. So it does look relatively healthy in my opinion. The daily, from here, the next red dot, yeah, okay, you finally could get a divergence. Maybe the next red dot on the daily. Seems like, just been sideways, like I was saying. When you get these crazy uptrends, just a sideways VWAP for a while, that's how you know you're in a crazy uptrend. 16-hour, here to here, you're eventually going to get some type of divergence here. Just kind of a matter of exactly, the question is when. And just red dot here, yeah, maybe the dot would be a little bit higher, so maybe not a divergence just yet. And then the 12-hour, same deal. 8-hour, sideways up. Finally, not even really anything to here to here. Yeah, here to here, almost a divergence, but the next momentum wave's up more, so it still looks relatively healthy. I'm still bullish. I've been a little bit cautious before. The last two shorts I tried to do got stopped out over the weekend, but kind of very insignificant compared to my swing along that I've just been adding on to and taking off all the way from about 43K. So, it feels good right now. It feels good. 4-hour, same deal. That sideways VWAP. Looks like we have some room to come up a little bit more. We'll get into where I think your next short entry will be in just a second. 2-hour, we're going to print a red dot soon. You can't even draw really a divergence here though, because these waves are getting higher, so it still doesn't look too bad still. Same deal with the 1-hour. Let's look at the 30-minute. The same thing. Going to print another green dot pretty soon. It looks more likely than not. We may get up to those levels I was showing you earlier, those fib levels, or maybe even 72K, maybe even 70K. 15-minute. Maybe the next time, if we have a scenario where this obviously didn't play out here. You just came higher when we went to the red here. However, the next time we go into the red, if we come up and then down somewhere around, maybe late tonight, we come into the red, then finally that could bring us down. What could that happen? We could come down to here, this general area, then come back up, maybe mess around with these spider lines. A lot of different options here. So I'm sticking with my swing along right now. I'm going to take profits at more of those fib levels I showed you earlier. And if you're really euphoric right now, if you're really ahead, I would say, take some partial profits at your stop loss to entry point. No one ever went broke taking profits. So yeah, Ethereum. So I drew the other fib level, basically the same strategy with Ethereum, and it looks like we just hit it exactly, and kind of we're just below it. Got rejected off of it just a tiny bit. We're down about $10 from there. Daily's printing a green dot, so I wouldn't really look in the short just yet. This is just a good place to take profits, and if you're long on Ethereum. So yeah, 8 hour. Starting to curve down almost, so it looks like we could be getting to a top. Keep in mind, Bitcoin normally does outperform Ethereum in Q4, so maybe Ethereum will get a drop earlier than Bitcoin. Kind of just speculation though. Not really any divergence to draw out just yet, just like Bitcoin. I can't really do so much from that. I mean, the hourly you could draw. Let's go back. Yeah, if you estimate kind of where this could end up, maybe that would be around tomorrow afternoon would be a peak up. Maybe we come up to this next one, 44, 45, maybe. It could be in the cards. It definitely could be in the cards. Here, doesn't look too bad just yet. 15-minute, more money is coming in. So, good pace to take profits right here, but, I wouldn't say necessarily look for a short just yet. There's just too much money coming in here. So it looks healthy. We'll look at Solana, which has done well. This will be the last one we'll look at, which has done pretty well. I missed out on the long entry. I posted for everyone to take a look at it in the Discord. It happened at 3 a.m. I had a notification set. I just slept through it, so no big deal. You don't make every trade. I'm just happy with my other ones. And then this looks okay. This definitely looks okay. Got the red dot there. It looks like on that daily we could come up a bit more. We may come back into price discovery mode. There's probably going to be some resistance around, $200, nice psychological area. That's a good place to look. Also, it looks good here. So not financial advice, but I may, I'm happy with my Bitcoin and Ethereum trades right now, but I may look to go into Solana. A lot of these lower time frames do look pretty good here. Ooh, I like that money flow crossover on the 4 hour. That looks pretty good. That was basically the same time, the 15 minutes. So you are missing, you're missing a little bit here. Let's try a fib level just to see, where you could be. Let's see if we're hitting a fib level right now. Top to bottom there. So looks like we're almost going to hit this fib below 179. Good place to take some more profits if you're long on this. 3 hour. Looks like we got room to grow. Looks like we got some room to grow if you just, kind of guesstimate here, a couple more days maybe, a couple more days of bullish action on Solana, it looks like. Maybe into the weekend, that would make sense. So yeah, here looks good as well. Everything looks pretty good on this. I do like what I'm seeing on Solana. Just look at these fib levels for profit-taking areas. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. It really means a lot to me. Check out my exclusive Discord below if you want to see more of my TA and my trade entry, stop losses, all of that type of stuff. And check out my other links below. Discount code MarketCypher, discount code ALDO15, 15% off. Help support the channel. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye-bye.